Welcome to Three Spots on Stage. Our guest today is Pris McDonald, Artistic Director of Master Arts Theater, and she'll be answering some questions about our current production, Copenhagen.
I learned about it, probably a good 10 years ago. My daughter, Kara, got to see it on Broadway when it was done, and she immediately commented to me, and my son then had some interest in it as well. So I will say it was a family affair. They really said, you really need to do this play. Several things. Number one, the grappling of the issues is just amazing. And the style of the play, the way the whole issues and the lives were intertwined and treated through the flashback. The characters are two physicists, Niels Bohr and Werner Heisenberg, and they were mentor and student, and they really revolutionized atomic physics in the 20s. Then later the war came and they were on opposite sides of the war. Now, Frayn, the playwright, uses a flashback, but the play is set a long time after their deaths. So the people are dead and gone, but they come back to analyze what happened, because the big question is, why did Heisenberg go to Copenhagen in 1941 to talk to his mentor, Niels Bohr? And that's the whole issue, because at that time, Denmark was occupied, Niels Bohr was under occupation, he was half Jewish. Of course, all the things that you think now complicated everything. And I guess I would say that. Also, I thought that it was such a wonderful opportunity for actors. And sometimes we need to give some real challenges to some actors to grow, work their art, and this is certainly a play that does that. It's a critical time in our history. And the story is about these two physicists involved in an atomic theory, but living their lives through these times, grappling with the issues head on, because they're directly involved with war and survival and all that entailed in this time. And I think it's important for the audience to walk through that from someone that is directly having something to do with where things go, what things happen, because much did happen. And so that is part of it. But I also think it's deeper than that, and that is, why do we do what we really do? And what are our motivations? And how do they change? And how are they layered? And how are they mixed up? And we have fighting motivations inside of us. We have for instance, we have a dedication to our country, but we have a dedication to our family. We have a dedication to our fellow countrymen. And how do those play out in our lives? Because there are many, many different angles at which we have to live, and which drives us. And sometimes we think we know why we're doing things, but sometimes when we see the effect, was it really why we needed to do things, or why we did it? And that is a very important part of the play. Communication, intentions, analysis of who we are and why we do what we do. And I think that's another thing I hope people take with them. It's really a study of human behavior as well.
Thanks for watching Three Spots on Stage. For tickets to our current production, please call 616-455-1001 or visit our website at www.masterarts.org.